Okay, so let's get straight to the build. So it's not just a very simple head swap. Something a little bit complicated than just popping off the head and placing it on a action figure body. Okay, so let's take a look first at the Injustice Superman from Mcfarlane Toys. So that is a different looking head unit. So take a guess which head sculpts those come from. Actually, two. Okay, because the original head unit for this action figure is that, which I just converted into a different figure. Okay, so utilizing that, so this is the Black Superman figure from Mcfarlane Toys. So this is the original head unit from this action figure. So I just replace it with a Rebirth Superman head unit and put on a nice flowing black cape that is wired. So what I did was to first experiment taking off the paint on the face of the head unit, and I thought that it was going to be an easy solution because it's going to look like this. But somehow I already had an idea what it's going to look like, that it's going to look like this, but I just took a gamble because I wanted to experiment. Okay, so what I did next, when I knew that it was just impossible to use this head sculpt entirely, so I had to take off the head, and I had a spare Geralt of Rivia Witcher figure. So I heated both of the head units and took off the hair from these two head units and did a head and hair swap, which actually isn't an easy thing because the mold underneath the hair of each figure is different. So you have to fit the hair and the head literally. So I had to use several X-Acto blades to achieve that task. So something that really takes about several days because you're shaving off material from a very small piece. So very happy with the outcome. It looks like our gold standard head sculpt for a Mcfarlane Superman action figure to this, which actually looks like Superman but is actually Injustice Superman. Now, from what I did before in a previous video utilizing this Page Puncher Superman head, so I wanted to do more justice to the Injustice figure by really spicing it up. So well, the change in handsets really was good. I really liked them, but the head unit, somehow this was just way too half-baked. So I wanted to do more, and I came up with this. So let's compare Superman action figures. Injustice Superman versus Rebirth Superman. Superman 1000 versus Injustice Superman. My version of Black Suit Superman versus my version of Injustice Superman. My Kitbash version of Page Puncher's Superman versus my version of Injustice Superman. And the play does not end with this action figure, because aside from modding this action figure, we also revisited some of the other figures that I have in my collection, especially the Witcher figures. So this is now my official Witcher action figure, instead of just sticking to the Geralt of Rivia action figure. So this time, this is an action figure that I could really play with, and I have two versions of this actually. So I made one that is Batman the Dark Knight, literally medieval knight. So instead of having a Batman head, which Mcfarlane would do over and over again, several iterations of Batman, I would utilize a Michael Keaton head unit. So for the lab of play, I have a Injustice Superman action figure that resembles the Superman 1000 head unit, but is actually very different. So certain angles would resemble that head unit, but when you rotate the action figure, it's going to be a very distinct look just for him. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.